good for a Ravens first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down, here's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Jackson now, third and long. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now. Fight, 97. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Taken in by Dobbs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Here we go. Smash.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin.
Down.
They've got 2nd and 7 to start.
Ready?
Play fake, it's Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Watson with the catch. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Hey, go steal. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, right. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Love from the gun. The throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Packers working here. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the pressure drives them backwards.
To borrow from my buddies in the game of golf, this may be the time where you're playing for par. Forget about birdies and forget about that touchdown. Now it's about recouping some of this lost yardage and feeling good about yourself and making sure, at a minimum, you get 3 on the board.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Complete Derrick Henry. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Lamar now from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go.